I'm not dealing with this bullcrap. I guess I'm doing this video now. So, the Halloween Spotlight existed, I guess. I'm just gonna get into the video right now. When I spawned and I got taken to this forest pathway thing, it also told me to turn on jump scares despite there being no jump scares at all. First game time. Tower Heroes, it was pretty good. Um, I have a whole video releasing for the first rune quest releasing soon. I also literally became a game journalist during the key thing while I was recording because I was on mobile. I failed the first jump like 50 times. I sucked at it. But the quest, it was like 3 out of 10 difficulty. Um, it was probably my favorite because Tower Heroes. Untitled Tag Game. I didn't really like this one. It was kind of annoying to complete. Yeah, especially the last part that was basically just a stealth section. Um, it sucked. Okay, I'm just gonna skip over the first UGC item things because I didn't record videos for them and I'm too lazy to record anything for them now. So, yeah. Anyway, on to the thing, the rating for this stupid ass game in the background. World Zero. This one sucked. The rune quest was you collecting like 5, 10 pumpkins, I think. And then you had to do a boring ass boss fight for the key token. Yeah, it sucked. The Mimic. I didn't finish this one's key quest. Um, so I'm gonna be rating the rune quest instead. Anyway, you had to collect like a few like things and then burn them and then you're done. Pretty mid. As for the key tier, I was too lazy to finish that one. So, going off of what I actually saw, um, pretty good. Gold star. This whole quest was drive over zombie and you win. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, actually, I am gonna say something else. It gave me a really stupid image that I'm gonna put on screen right now. Next, we have Garden Tower Defense. I did this one with TDM. I don't like the guy anymore, so I'm not gonna go into detail with him. Um, this one kind of sucked. Um, yeah, it was repetitive for no reason. We didn't win when we actually tried. I had to do this solo with a tutorial. So yeah, I hated this one. But when I soloed it, it was stupidly easy. After completing games, I got to get UGC. The UGC for this event is pretty mid. That's all I have to say. Time for the next game. Alright, next up is this game, Happy. It didn't make me happy. I was actually quite bored during this. All you do is collect candy corn and you're done. Except you have to escape. That's all I'm gonna say. Next up is the most unscary horror game ever. Keys. All you do is collect keys, and all they did for their quest is play game and collect pumpkin. That is literally it. There's nothing else for me to talk about. Waiting simulator. That's the whole quest. Claw machine simulator. This one sucked. I was forced to do the tutorial, then literally just AFK. When I got, you get to the event place, and then you just AFK for a bit, and then you're done. You well, actually, you have to do a bosses that are just auto clicker simulator. That's it. Nothing else. Do random quest for no reason. That's all. All you do is just do a quest. Well, actually, no. You do 5 quests. It's boring. There's barely anything to do. Just do quest, and you win. That's it. These games aren't giving me enough to talk about. I finally get to do UGC again after like 5 or 6 annoying ass games. And all I did for this one was go back and forth. I don't know why. That's all it was. You just go back and forth and then you win. I'm actually gonna get a friend to talk about this one. Why, hello there, LGC. Would you like to say anything about this event? That is not completely true, but that is mostly true. Well, that just happened. Uh, Next game time. Next up, a dusty trip. I didn't like this one. You had to find jack-o'-lanterns in the normal mode, and then complete the limited time mode. The first quest was harder than the second one. I straight up had to get my friend to help me with the first one, and when we tried to do the key quest, we couldn't do it. I had to do it solo a few days later. This one just sucked. They shouldn't make the first quest harder than the second one. Bloxburg. Yay. All you do for this one is either complete minigames or go trick-or-treating. And then for the key quest, it's just a fetch quest. That's all it's so boring. Why? Why is this one so boring? Why? Stop making boring quests. Next up is Banana Eats. Find pumpkins. There's some pumpkins in each map, like 4 or 5. You find 31 for the key, 13 for the rune, and then you're done. This one is so unbelievably boring. I'm tired of these boring ass quests. Wait, it's already time for another UGC item? I didn't even realize that, seeing how it's been 3 games since the last one. Anyway, for this one, you just, like, went... You just did a maze, I guess. It was pretty boring as well, because you go like 2 places and you're done. Next game time. Next up is Strongman Ultra, and oh my, what did they do to my avatar? Why did they turn it into a creature from hell? Anyway, going past whatever my avatar is at the moment, um, you just got candy and then pulled pumpkin and then done. This is boring, and also that thing scares me. Please get it away from me. Okay, Doors, I actually played this game like second, but I don't know why I didn't do this ranking second, so now I'm doing it now just to get it out of the way. For this one, you had to trick or treat and get to door 50. This one was actually fun, kinda. You just had to go through a few doors and then you kind of just finish. You go through 50 doors and then you just get both quests done, and that's basically it. Alright, time for Giant Evil Face, the game where you just kill Giant Evil Face and get teeth, and then once you're finished with that, you go ahead and find some stuff in parts of the map, and then you go to hell. I'm completely serious, you just go to hell, and then you escape hell, and then you're done. Michael Zombies was okay. All you had to do for the rune quest was go to the event map, find some pumpkin. Well, actually, you have to destroy some pumpkins and get some points, and then upgrade your weapon, and then give it to a pumpkin guy, and then you're done with that. And for the key quest, it was just find codes in actual game maps. It's just kind of boring. Epic Minigames was a fetch quest, and you know how I feel about fetch quests. They all suck. Like, why do this? Like, why do a fetch quest when you can do something fun? Just, it's boring. I don't like this one. Weird Gun Game was kind of cool, I guess. You kind of just shoot zombies and survive a few waves, and then you're done. Yeah, kind of mid, kind of not. Welp, I have officially made it into the final 7 games. This one was very cool. Armless Detective was very fun. This is a puzzle game where you have no arms, so you can't hold anything. You have to hold stuff with a hat. Yeah. Uh, the quest was cool, and they made a whole new map for it. And for the key quest, you basically just complete the thing, the main game thing, and then you get to skateboard while giving candy. It's super cool. And then Satan appears and tries to kill you. Right after an actual good one, we get a terrible one. For this one, all you do is just shoot the stupid racket thingy through hoops, and then You win a few rounds. I won this by just getting an alt account. It's just boring. Next up we have Pita Pita. For this you just collected pumpkins, and then you just completely completed the game. This is like the easiest thing ever. It might have taken like an hour. It took like an hour for me. But yeah, but that's just because we couldn't find the last key. Because the last level is complicated. Also, there is like there's infinite revives if you just watch ads. So yeah, it's not that hard. Next up is Blair. This one was pretty good. I For the recording I went solo. And then when I actually won, I went with a different person. I went with one other person. And it was not that hard. It was pretty fun, but not very hard. It was actually really freaking easy. So yeah. Okay, so the only reason why the background is just a Reddit image is because for Funky Friday, I actually didn't get gameplay recording, so I can't put that in the background, but I'm just gonna put my rating for the game here. For Build of Zoo, all you did was just either trick or treat, by aka just kind of like places, or do some quests. The quests I did were give eggs to people and AFK. It's literally all I did, and then I was done. Next up is the game that should not be in events. Fish. For this one, the rune quest had you get pumpkins, carve them, and then give them to people on every island. And then for the rune, I mean not rune, the key quest, you had to get the spooky rod and then fish, and then you're done. It's so unbelievably boring. It's such a time waster. It took me like an hour to do this, but like, why? Why do we have to do this? Can we stop including fish in events? It sucks. Well, it's time for Dress to Impress. This is the final game I actually completed, and this one, its first quest was just put on some Halloween accessories, and then you're done. And then the key quest was a lore quest, and the final part was just figure from doors, and that's it. It's not that hard. Well, I did technically complete the event, but there is still 3 more games for me to talk about. So, first game that I'm going to be talking about in this final segment is 99 Nights in the Forest. I did the rune quest for this. It was pretty bad. You had to get a candle from places. I can't remember which though. And you put those candles at houses, and then you trick or treat at night. You should do 5 for the key quest. You have to do like 1 for the rune quest, and then you're done with that. Next up is NFL Universe Football. I didn't play this one at all because I knew it was gonna freaking suck. Because it's a sports game. All sports games in these events freaking suck. They can't do anything good. As I suspected, this one kind of sucks. I don't remember the quest, but no gold star for them. They get a 1 out of 10. And the last game that I'm going to talk about is Guts and Black Powder. This one seems pretty cool. Yeah, you have to, like, do a whole new thing. I didn't play this one. It seemed hard. I didn't want to play it. Especially because I was trying to do easier games at the end. So yeah, Gold Star. You get Ridley's Gold Star of Approval. I kinda don't want to do this quest, so I'm gonna I'm gonna let Nor do it from Pig64. Right when I thought the event was over, they added more. Well, let's just get this over with and I can be done. When I spawned in, it played a cutscene for some reason. I then jumped down into the pit and then got chased by some evil monster faced guy who's who was a thing in the beginning of this event. I just didn't care about him. He was just there. I would have mentioned him, but I didn't. I didn't give a crap. So yeah. Once I escaped him, I got some ugly ass horns, and then the event is done. Nothing else. Well, the event is done. This is my least favorite Roblox event. I liked the hatch more. And the hatch was, well, the hatch. I this event was just not very good. Also, this video was heavily inspired by the Starism event videos. So, yeah. Riddles out.